Fam, what's going on, y'all? It's Fetty G with SSK Kennels, fam. Man, I love y'all so much, fam. I just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all for y'all love, y'all support, the energy that y'all pouring to me, the great comments y'all leave below. I just want to say thank you, man. I love y'all, and if you can, leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know where you at, fam. Is you in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, just wherever you at, let me know where you at in the comments, fam. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, fam. Make sure y'all go over to my website, go get that ebook for your dog, fam. That ebook is gonna help you across the board, fam. So go get that, family. I love y'all. I wanted to talk to y'all about this real quick. As some of y'all know, Nova and Jumbo, fam, they done had their puppies, y'all. One male and one female is the only thing that's looking for a home. That male, big man, he might have found himself a home. I'm not sure. But I got to speak with my guy, Sam. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to everybody else that invested into one of these pups. I appreciate y'all so much. Fam, listen, I'm going to put a video up here that I did yesterday. Well, the other day when Nova was having her puppies, right? And I thought this was a great learning opportunity for people. So, and I'll put the video up here, right? When Nova was in the middle of having her pups, right, in labor, she was having a difficult time pushing out puppy number 2, which is Big Mama, right? Big Mama, oh my gosh, she gave Nova hell coming out. But eventually she got her, but it took hours and hours for her to come out. So eventually it hit me, Fetty, she ain't get it out yet. One, I hit her with some oxytocin, right? As a breeder, you want to have all of this stuff on stock. So I hit her with a little oxytocin. Oxytocin helps the uterus contract and it helps her push, right? Sometimes dogs will get so tired during delivery to where they just stop pushing because they just so tired. So at first I'm like, man, I'm not sure if this puppy is alive. It's been too long, right? So I put on some gloves, put some lube on my hand, and I put my hand in there to see if I could feel the puppy. I felt the puppy and I could feel the sac. The sac was not bust, which was a great sign, right? Sac not bust, which is fine. Now, if the sac bust and you've seen a bunch of fluids come out, now it's horrible because the puppy will suffocate in the birth canal because it can't breathe. When it's in the sac, the odds of it surviving is much greater versus being out of the sac. So although it took a long time for her to pass that pup, the puppy was still in the sac. So I hit her with some oxytocin and I took her outside, fam. And I'll show y'all that video where I was doing some laps around the yard with her, right? If you haven't seen it, I posted it in that last video. And then I'll post part 2 today, y'all. So I took her outside. We did a few laps. When you take a dog outside, most people will say, man, why you took the dog outside? That's bad. Nah, she shouldn't be walking around, fam. It helps loosen up her hips. It helps loosen up the birth canal. It helps loosen everything up down there. So create more of a pathway, wider pathway for the dog to pass that puppy. So I took her outside, got her. That's why a lot of people, when y'all got dogs that's pregnant, fam, let them still exercise. If you got a real active dog and you breed her, don't shut her down. Don't shut her down and let her just be caged up because she's pregnant. Don't do that. Keep her active. Let her run. Let her play. Let her do what she do because her body is used to that, right? It's just like a human. We work out and then we stop working out and we go back to the gym. Well, it hurts so bad to trying to get back to where you was. Nova is a real active dog. So I knew she would be fine with her puppies. It's just puppy number 2, which was a big puppy, Big Mama. She gave her a hard time, but eventually it passed. But me taking her out, walking her around really helped. And as y'all can see, I brought her outside, I walked around, and then brought her back inside, and within no time, the puppy came flying out. Fam, you gotta know, it's small things like this that will help you out knowing this information. Take the information that I give y'all on YouTube, journalize it, write it down, take notes, and keep it set to the side so you have this information. So when a time does come up where you in this, you can go back to your notes and not call me or call somebody else. You want to be a student of the game, fam. And this is what I mean when I say become a student of the game. Writing this information down that I give you, what to do when I'm having a difficult time. You need Vaseline. You want to lube the area of the pup. Get the dog some, not exercise, but some movement. Make her walk around. And if the dog pushed the puppy out while you walking around, that's fine. Scoop that thing up. Get in the house. Let her clean it up. Y'all clean it up together and get that puppy breathing and y'all go from there. But walking the dog around, also days before labor, not too much, right? let's say dogs usually have puppies anywhere from like day 58 to day 65, 63, somewhere in that window, right? Maybe on day 50, you want to kind of wind it down, right? 45, somewhere in there, wind it down a little bit. Not too much activity, but still take the dog out for walks, take her to the park, let her cruise around the park, let her walk around the house, let her move around as much as she can, but chasing the ball on a spring pole, not too much, right? Puppies are really developed at this point. You don't want to shake nothing around too much. It can cause a lot of problems, but you still want to get that dog active. You still want that dog moving and operating and getting around. So that is super important, fam. So I just I thought it was a good learning point for me to expand on that moment in that video, fam. And if y'all haven't, I'll try to put a link up here somewhere to that video, just in case you haven't watched that video. You can go back and watch that video. But I thought it was a great learning point, and that's why I wanted to go ahead and expand on that. Walking the dog around does help, fam. During labor, if you in the middle of labor and the dog is having a hard time, not saying that it's 100% gonna work every time, because sometimes it don't. That dog just probably can't pass those puppies. They just too big. And you got to know this stuff about your dog. Do x-rays so they can measure the puppy's head size, the mom's birth canal, and determine, hey, yeah, oh, she'll be fine, or no, she won't be fine. She's going to have a hard time. Or hey, know your dog. If you got a dog that don't really get a lot of activity and don't got a lot of stamina, a lot of wind, I would 100% recommend not doing the natural, because the dog is going to get tired during delivery and just shut down on you. And you don't want that to be the case. Some dogs, they do fine. But if your dog not an active dog and it don't get out and get a lot of exercise, if it can't be in the sun for no more than 5, 10, 15 minutes, it ain't good for you to try to let that dog have a natural birth, because the dog might get tired during delivery. It might pass the first 1, 2, 3 pups, and then after that, the dog get tired and want to go backwards on you and just stop pushing. Do you got oxytocin? Can you get your hands on some oxytocin? Do you know how much to give? Too much can cause problems. Do you know how often to give it, right? I don't want to give that information on here because I'm not a vet, y'all. So you got to consult with your own vet about that. But oxytocin does work, and it does the trick. If you have a dog that have had a C-section, right? It's good to give your dog oxytocin maybe the day after or later that night or something after the C-section, depending on when you did the C-section, right? It might be good to hit the dog with a little oxytocin, because that's going to help the uterus contract to push out all that old blood. She didn't do a natural birth. So it's a lot of stuff in her that she still need to push out. So oxytocin is going to help that uterus get back down to its normal size and contract and push out some of that old blood. You want to be giving certain antibiotics during this time. So it's a lot of stuff that you need to learn and you need to know before you just jump in this game. But I thought it was an interesting point that I just wanted to come on here and share with y'all and expand on, so that y'all really can understand and learn that. So walking your dog around during delivery, if she having difficulties, it does help. Will it work every single time? No, but it does help. And it helped me in that moment. Between that and the oxytocin, we saved Big Mama. So fam, I love y'all so much. I hope this information helped. Let me know if this information helped you. If you watch all the way up to this point right now, please just put a number 1 in the comments that I know you there, and I'm going to salute you back. I appreciate you. Family, I love y'all so much. I'm going to keep showing y'all these puppies as much as I can. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We got a storm supposed to be coming through here. So, family, this person that called me 3 times already. I got to go. I love y'all so much.